Yo, what up, what up, what up? Welcome to the 12th episode. I remember this time. The 12th episode of Wrestling with the Bros. Acknowledge us. Yo, what up, what up? Welcome to another episode of Wrestling with the Bros. Man, it's kind of hot in here. Shit. Man, I don't know what the hell happened. Alongside
Stop
Fair, I
drinking
am
that
Chris.
whatever you said you was drinking. That's what happened.
No, I don't hear that shit. Actually,
Yeah.
right. But make sure you follow us on X, Twitter, whatever you call it, at WWTB 2024. Also, hit that like, subscribe button on our YouTube channel, Wrestling with the Bros. So when we go live like we are now, you will be notified. Fair, what is going on, man? A lot of people are really, really hyped because you know what? Let's go ahead and let's get the important stuff out of the way. GTA 6 midnight pre-orders can start. You said you and I were kind of chatting right before we came on the air here. You said that you're going to wait until what, Christmas to play that?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Are
At
you
least
sure about that?
Christmas.
Are you sure
Maybe
about that?
Black Friday. I don't know, but I'm not buying it right away. I don't care. Like I'm not like I got FOMO, but I don't have FOMO in the sense that I can't wait a couple of weeks. Like I'm not if I go to buy it and it's not gonna be not available. So what does it matter if I
Right.
pre-order it? You know what I'm saying?
I guess pre-ordering it means that you took care of it. You don't have to worry about it. All you got to worry about is when it drops, it starts downloading, and you're like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
things happen. Money might not be right or whatever, so forth and so on. And I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do with their financial uh status or situation. I'm just letting folks know that's part of the reason why folks pre-order it. That way they know they got a peace of mind. They can say, hey, when it drops, it's there. I'm good. Um, and we were kind of talking about this in Nick's space earlier. Shout out to our guy Nick's. Uh, Follow him at your underscore guy underscore Nick's. Is it 23 or just that? Your
Yeah, you
underscore
asking
guy
too
underscore.
much.
Oh my gosh.
No, that makes sense.
But
Your guy Nick, search it on there and you'll get it.
yeah,
Absolutely.
that's true. But I will say this. I do honestly, Fair. I thought it was going to be 100 out the gate, and I thought it was going to be like three or four different editions. The fact that they had it was $80 for the regular, and then 100 for the ultimate edition. But to get the full game experience, you have to pay the $100 for it. Um, I I'd see Nixon's point about how they kind of cowered their way out of it. Just charge 100 because you know what? It's been 13 years since the new ones come out. Just charge 100. People are going to pay it regardless. People are going to pay it regardless. Charge the $100 and be done with it. I do agree with him on that.
I mean, do you have a point? Yeah. Does it matter though? No. Like,
I mean,
you gotta pay
yeah.
the money.
Yeah, go ahead.
You're gonna pay the extra money or you're not gonna pay the extra money. And everybody, I haven't read through all the stuff, but this is the stuff I was listening to y'all in that space. And shout out to when, guys can have nerdy talk and not be judged, right?
Hmm.
So, what I mean? If everybody's gonna pay the $100 for the game anyway, so it doesn't matter. Like, I mean, I know games that charge you 150 WWE for a fucking deluxe package. So, I mean, what is $100? Like, and that's not to say what is $100 is $100 is a fucking lot of money, but you know, like, it's not to be this that performative outrage bullshit that's going on right now on that app. That's what it is no call for that. No call. I don't believe in doing shit like that. That like you're just mad. Like the dude that they was talking to, dude, you're just mad to be mad, bro. You mad to be part of the outrage FOMO, bro. Shut up.
Yeah, like
Shut up.
okay, okay. So here's the thing that I'm kind of surprised at, but yeah, I'm kind of surprised at the fact that they're not going to have an actual physical disc for this game. That's what I was surprised at.
Do you buy it for the disc though, or do you buy it for the cover art?
Fair point. Pardon the pun, but
Because
fair point.
you don't care about that
Oh,
disc. I don't think
okay,
people
for
care
me.
about that disc.
Oh, okay, for me. Okay, for me. I I'm more of the digital version. I do have physical games, but I do prefer the physical version.
Mm,
I'm sorry. No, no, no. I'm sorry. No, I prefer I prefer digital, and part of that is because I don't have to worry about making sure my disc and everything is set up. I don't have to worry about none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But there are people who do buy physical copies of games. I've seen it online. I've talked to people. They do still prefer physical copies, and I mean to each his own. For me personally, fair. I prefer digital. It's already there. It's the convenience. So, but you
right.
know what? It doesn't matter because guess what? On November 19th, excuse me, everybody's playing this game. Me, I believe James will, Smitty will as well too. Everybody's playing this game. Everybody's playing this game, whether you're on Xbox Series X or S or PlayStation 5 or the Pro, whatever the case may be. PC gamers, you gotta wait till next year. But everybody's everybody's playing this game. Hold on, everybody, get your Doctor Evil, get your Doctor Evil laugh on.
Mm. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here, you PCer.
Ha ha.
You
But
PCer. Fuck out of
yeah,
here.
yeah, you're a PCer. But no, GTA 6 is going to be one of the most anticipated games probably in history. Not even the last 10 years, just in history, period. I'm looking forward to it. Them not starting online right away tells me, to me, personally, fair tells me that they're going to, it'll be a month or two after it starts. They're going to want everybody to get on that GTA Plus. That's just my personal opinion. They're going to want everybody to get on that GTA Plus to to subscribe to that, so that way they can charge you $8, $10, whatever it is, to be on that. So yeah, that's my personal opinion. That's my personal opinion. But
I mean,
GTA,
I didn't
go
even
go
know
ahead.
there was a GTA Plus though. Like, where did that
I
come
did.
from?
I think I found out the other day. I want to say. I think I found out the other day. But needless to say, everybody's ready for GTA. Like imagine, hold on, imagine going online and 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 we're playing against or playing alongside Roman Reigns or Cody or Seth Rollins or Trick Williams or whoever. I mean, GTA. Look, I'm gonna say this right now. Matter of fact, we said this on the last pod, and we're going to say it
Mm.
on this pod, and we're going to say it on every pod until GTA 6 come out. Play Madden, play College Football 27, play Silent Hill,
Wolverine.
Wolverine, Gears
Yeah.
of War. Get all that shit out the way now, because I'm telling you, when November comes, we are on GTA 6. All
True.
right, GTA
But it is
6.
trash that they don't have the online component though. Like they're trying they that's where you can get mad because they're gonna charge you an extra $50 for it. Just
Yeah, I believe it.
they're gonna
But
charge you an
also,
extra $50
but
for it.
but fair also too, and I think this is what really ticks off a lot of people. A lot of times people will trade their games in for money purposes or just because I'll trade this in so that way I can get this game, whatever. With GTA 6 having no physical copy, you can't do that because once you use that code to buy it, it's
Done.
done. It's a done deal.
Unless you do the
So,
sneaky, yeah, I mean, she, I mean, you don't know about that. I mean,
but look,
you don't know about that.
fair is saying that he's playing it on Black Friday. I'm playing.
Yep.
Look, I already put in for the day on the 19th, that Thursday and Friday, because I'm off on weekends. I'm putting in for
He
that
took
Thursday and
off.
Friday. Hey,
He
I'm gonna be at
took
the
off.
house playing that game. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We
Well,
in
we
there,
can
all
put it
right?
on the Twitch then. I will watch you play it then. I'll watch you play it. So,
But you know what? you know what? I should start streaming on Twitch. I think I will.
yeah,
I think I will.
we can do that here. We'll talk about that business later. We'll talk about
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we're gonna do a lot more stuff other
And
than wrestling
and also
here from now
and
on.
also
So
too fair.
yeah.
Also too, they said that it's going to be played best on PlayStation, which tells me Sony
Mm,
engineers have been working with Rockstar, and also too the
mm.
PlayStation app. They've changed their icon to the Grand Theft Auto colors.
Oh really?
I don't. Yeah, I don't know if you saw that. So
I know. I didn't.
yeah. So if you have a PlayStation, whether it's the regular, Slim, or the Pro, you in there. You in there.
I can't wait for the game. Like I said, I can't. I'm not the dude that the pre-buy stuff. Like I buy it on the day it literally launches, and I'll rock with it. I just don't
Hmm.
do the pre-game. The only thing I pre-bought back in the day was probably God of War. That's the
God
only
of
thing I pre-bought.
War Ragnarok.
Ragnarok, yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
That's the only. 'Cause I was dying for that game, bro. I needed that game. That shit was so fun. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's the only game I've been into to pre-order the shit. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, I do what I always did when I had the PlayStation 1 and 2. I go buy a game and come out. I had a
Hmm.
hookup. My cousin worked at GameStop, put them shits on the side.
Yeah.
You know what
Hey,
I mean?
hey, look here. People like GameStop and whatever, they're pissed off because, like I said, you can't. They like their Rockstar has cut out the middleman. They can't. People can't come and trade their games in or none of that stuff.
It's their right to do. Like you hate to say that, like, you know what I'm saying, even agree with a corporation because that's wild, right? But it's their intellectual property, bro. They can do what they want to do. And
Hmm.
you're gonna buy it. So does it really matter that do you need to do the outrage shit? Do you just want to vent? That's what this shit was. Niggas just venting. Just
Yeah.
vent it all out so they get to the day and then they're gonna be all happy and play the game without
Oh
no
yeah.
no
Look,
sadness.
folks are going to play the game regardless. Okay.
All right.
And don't be surprised if you see a spike in PlayStation sales within the next few months. Don't be surprised.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All
So,
right. We
all
born the
right.
people.
Hold on. You're right. Now that we got the important stuff out the way, I guess we'll talk about wrestling. I guess
Yeah,
we'll talk
I
about
guess.
wrestling. You know.
Or we can just end
Uh.
it. All right, people. All right.
All right. Holla at y'all later. We'll see y'all next week. No. uh. Oh, also shout out to our wonderful executive producer Smitty, who, by the way, said that he said that he pre-ordered it, or I guess yeah, somehow, some way he
He
pre-ordered it already.
pre-ordered it.
He
Pre-ordered.
pre-ordered it. Yeah,
Yeah, he
and I guess
pre-ordered it.
they're not charging until
Hold on.
they're not
He
charging
pre-ordered it. Pre-ordered it. Kind of
hey, that's what
glitchy
he
shit.
said. That's what he said.
Kind of
That's what that
glitchy
man
shit.
said.
Nah. All right, go on. Let's go. Let's go.
All right. But things are starting to get a little bit clearer for Night of Champions, which takes place this Saturday at 1 Eastern, 12 Central, 10 Pacific. It
Two
is going to
Eastern.
be.
It was two
Oh,
Eastern.
is it 2 Eastern? Okay,
It
okay,
was
my
two
bad.
Eastern.
2
Hold on.
Eastern, 1 Central. That will be 11 Pacific.
No, you're right. No, you're right. 1 point. It was 1 p.m. Eastern. You're right. Tell me to
Okay.
shut the
All
fuck
right.
up.
So,
All right.
all right. Night of Champions is happening this Saturday at 1 Eastern, 12 Central, 10 Pacific. So if you're on the West Coast, this is absolutely golden for you because that means by the time it ends, hey, you got the rest of the day to do whatever you got to do and get ready for boxing later on that night. But no, Night of
Yeah,
Champions has happened. They're over in, are they in Saudi for this one?
yeah, that's in Saudi.
Yes, it's Saudi. Okay.
It's in Saudi.
You have the finals for the King and the Queen in the ring, plus other title matches as well. So this is going to be a good night. Fair. Let's and we'll give our picks later. But Fair, I'm gonna ask you this: Do you are you surprised that they're having Night of Champions over in Saudi, considering what's going on right now with the war and different things like that?
I
Honestly.
think we brought that up a couple months ago, actually, when we kind of trying to map out what's going on. I like I said then, and I'm gonna say it now. I don't think they go if they didn't already get the green light that everything was cool. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? This is like that's the area period where you got to be on your P's and Q's. Now with the heightened going ons there because they're I don't want to get political in this shit, but they wouldn't go unless they were given assurances that everything is fine. Plus the distance, they're not really shooting or dropping anything anymore. They're kind of just fighting over water to make it simple. You know what I'm saying? So it's not. I don't think it's as dangerous as maybe we would come to think. But obviously, it's a hostile situation. But I don't think they would go unless they got the green light. So
Right.
yeah,
I agree with you. I definitely agree with you, and especially since it seems like a lot of people work closely with the Trump administration. I agree. They wouldn't go over there unless they know for sure that it's safe and secure for them to do that.
mm,
Um, this, I, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say it's a money grab, but at the same time,
it is a money
they,
grab, bro.
I
You
mean,
can
it
say.
is, but I mean, yeah. I'm
What
looking
is
at
that?
it
I
from
think the deal is 10 mil a year to go over there twice a year. I mean, what the
20,
fuck?
yeah,
It's money
somewhere in
grab,
there,
bro.
yeah, yeah. So
It's money grab.
I mean, they have to honor that contract, obviously, but you don't want to jeopardize or put your talent in a situation where they're not safe, or rather, not even talent. Anybody that's associated with WWE, you don't want to put them in a situation where they're
Yeah.
not, it's not safe for them. So,
And that's why I say I
uh,
don't think they would go if they didn't know for sure that that area is safe, even if it was sparking off, that area is safe. So I
mhm,
don't, what I'm saying? I haven't heard anything being dropped by Saudi, and I watch the news quite a bit. So I don't think I don't think it's in the danger zone for them. And also those shows are optional, and
mhm.
always have been optional. So, if you don't want to go, don't go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I agree. I agree. Um, since WWE is overseas right now, for those of you out there, hey, if you don't want to know what's happening on SmackDown this coming up Friday,
Yeah.
don't check the internet. There's a lot of spoilers out there. A
And we're
lot
gonna
of
talk about some spoilers here too. So
yeah, yeah, yeah. We are. But no, don't talk. Hey, avoid the internet for the next few days because it is going to be it's going to be a lot of spoilers going uh, on the internet for the next few days because they taped the show for SmackDown over in London or what have you. So fair. Let's go ahead and let's start with SmackDown that happened this past Friday. We have a triple threat match that's coming up at Night of Champions, and we'll talk about our picks later. But it's Cody, Gunther, and Sami Zayn for the undisputed heavyweight championship belt. Um, were you surprised that it was a triple threat, or were you kind of like, you know what, this is the correct booking for this title defense of Cody, or for
it
Cody
was
rather?
what it was exactly what I thought it was gonna be. I said that it would be a DQ to get Sammy involved in a triple threat because they're going to Saudi. Like it like WWE books itself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna go off on a tangent here, but this is why people get so outraged, or that's why I call it fake and performative. Because, bro, we know what's happening on certain parts of the year, bro. Saudi matches, you can book who's going, so they're gonna book everything to go gear towards those dudes. Cody's going. Gunther usually goes. Sammy goes because he's a popular favorite. One of the bloodline members are going to go. Maybe one time it's Roman. Really, now it's going to be Jay because Jay is in that position now, and Roman doesn't have to represent the bloodline all the time because Jay is popular. You know, and it'll be like it's a championship. You know, Jade Cargill stars around a fake story to get to Saudi and get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? They give
Hmm.
them the weakest matches, the weakest storylines. They just go there to literally have a fucking PR parade, bro. They get in there, they get out, and then everything would normally gear right to fucking SummerSlam, which happens that'll start happening in Atlantic City. So I say all that to say this, man. After WrestleMania, it's always 6 to 8 weeks of bullshit.
Hmm.
It's always 6 to 8 weeks of filler. I don't know because I know you read comics. Are you into anime like manga and shit like that?
Uh-huh.
So manga episodes from the actual manga from the to the cartoon recreation of it. How much filler is in the anime cartoon than the manga?
A lot.
So it's the same thing, bro. It's 52 weeks of TV, bro. That's a lot of fucking content twice a week, and then
No.
an extra third
Hmm.
if you have a PLE. So that's what I'm saying. They're gonna give you a bunch of filler. The filler will usually get you to where you need to get into the jump point of the next part of the season, and then we'll go from there. I don't get the Jey Uso heat, bro.
Okay,
I don't
so
get it, bro.
okay. And I was going to bring this up a little bit later, but since you brought it up, now I'll
Yeah.
say it now. I think the biggest thing of the Jey Uso heat, I think Jey Uso is good. One of the, and I said this, I even retweeted this. Man, the dude was out of breath during his promo for or the promo he had against Obafemi. And I'm
Every
like,
promo,
yeah,
every
yeah.
promo. It
But
don't matter.
to me, if this is one of your top stars in WWE, he should not, when he's giving a promo, he should not be, hey, look at the ooze. I'm gonna tell you right now, he should not be out of breath. If anything, and I get it that the show has to be on a certain time length. He might get a few extra grace minutes, you know, in between there. But I feel like when he's giving a promo, unless he done whoop the hell out of somebody, he should not be out of breath. He should be talking to Oba and giving him his whole energy, but at the same time, he should not be sitting there trying to catch his breath from yeeting 5 minutes ago or whatever. So I think that's the biggest reason why, and to a certain degree, I agree with people that he maybe he overheats too much, whatever. And I get it, the crowd loves it, but like I said, when he was giving that promo on Monday on Raw, man, I mean, I was like, dude, was he out of breath the entire promo? And if you go back and watch it again, he was out of breath literally. I was like, dude, tell Oba, time out, let me catch my breath, give me like 2 minutes. Okay, all right, I'm good now, and then go out there and do it. That's the biggest thing I think with
That
the
ain't the biggest thing.
IWC.
That
I
ain't the
think I think
biggest
that's the
thing.
biggest thing. Oh, for me, I
That
say for
ain't the
me,
biggest thing. You got
for
people
me.
yelling in cameras talking about this dude's a hack. He's a hack because he ain't got air in his lungs, bro. Like this is the worst overreaction I've ever seen ever, bro. We I remember 2 3 years ago, bro. We would come on this shit and say the bloodline story was just as much about Jey Uso as it is Roman Reigns because of the character building that he did in that fucking in that saga. Man comes out of the bloodline, leaves it 2 years and gets mega over. He gets pushed, and you know what happened? He made a misstep on a dive outside of the ring, and then all of a sudden, this motherfucker's the worst ever. Now he
Hmm.
can't get pushes. But meanwhile, I got every kid, adult, old lady yeeting when this man comes to the goddamn ring. This is remember the Brian Danielson talk
Oh
where it
yeah.
was the
Yep.
reverse
Yep.
that we would say that WWE is not listening to the crowd when this dude is mega over. You're
Yep.
asking WWE to not listen to the crowd when you sit here and you call this man a hack, that he's the worst wrestler ever, that he's only good because of his family. First of all, who the fuck cares who his family is, bro? You don't say none of that shit to Cody. You don't say none of that shit to every own or heart that ever came in the fucking building, every goddamn Flair. You ain't saying none of that shit to any fucking kid that got a lineage in this fucking business other than a fucking Samoan. So it kind of gives me shaky thoughts when people start fucking doing that shit, by the way.
Hmm.
But I just so it's the most overreaction, bro. 2 years ago, y'all was saying the bloodline stories about Jay Uso, and y'all praised him for his character build. Now he's getting now because he has the machine behind him. It's not that he got over. It's not that he has the machine is clearly behind Jay Uso, and because he's so over, the machine is clearly behind Jay Uso, and now you want to turn on him because now he's not your guy. Now he's not a part of. He didn't get it from the mud. He's getting it from his family. Same shit, by the way, you did with Roman Reigns when CM Punk fucking went on that podcast and said that he's the guy. He's the company's next guy. Next 3 months later, it's Philly. He gets booed out of the fucking Royal Rumble arena because when he wins, yeah, same shit, same shit. Y'all do the same shit, bro. The machine gets behind somebody, and now you don't like him. He's not pushed by you no more. He's pushed by the machine. Duh, you pushed him. The machine notices, and they added a push. That's the fucking wrestling business. That's the wrestling business. And if you don't like the wrestling business, go watch the shit on Wednesday. Go add to their fucking rating. Because the shit that's going on right now is stupid. Don't listen to the crowd. So Jay
I
Uso
think
can't make it to a final of a King of a Ring. Fuck it if he win or not from shenanigans or not. He can't win a King of the Ring final. He can't be in the final. He's a half.
I think look, I'm with you. WWE should listen to their fans. Um, and I have honestly I have no problem with Jay Uso. I honestly don't. I like him. Uh, my only issue, if I'm trying to nitpick, is that sometimes he when he does his promos, he's just out of breath. That's my only issue.
And that's the nitpick. And
Yeah.
it's fine to nitpick, but you're not letting that nitpick say that man is ass.
No.
It's a
Oh no. 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 No.
nitpick.
No. No. No.
Maybe
No.
he shouldn't be going through the crowd, walking up and down steps when you
Hmm.
fucking about to talk for 5 minutes. I said that
Right.
on fucking line.
Yeah.
I could post a tweet. I said that. Maybe not walk up and down the stairs yeeting when you're about to get into an important promo. Walk your ass down the fucking ramp.
Hmm.
One yeet, that's it. Let's get to it.
Right.
That's on Jay. If you want to nitpick like that, that is on Jay. But also the crowd is asking him to do it again.
Hmm.
So what are you supposed to do? Because the minute he say no, they're gonna boo him. So what are you gonna do? You gotta live with it. And he still gets it off. Jay is a person who speaks. You ever meet that dude that speak and he gets so hyped that he run out of breath?
Hmm.
That's Jay. That's Jay Uso. And then, by the way, he's walking up and downstairs, walking and yeeting. Yeah, bro. Like, stop doing that. If you got to cut a promo, walk down the fucking aisle. All right, bro. Other than that, I didn't have a problem with what he said. The acting and we skipped right over the goddamn um, SmackDown. Goddamn. Oh well. Yeah, the acting in that scene or that segment was great for wrestlers anyway. Like because it was like D-level acting, right? But
Hmm.
for that moment, Jay came off as the dude that this dude is intimidating, but I can't let him see that. You ever Rocky 3? when Hulk Hogan and Rocky, I can't remember, Sylvester Stallone,
Hmm.
look, face each other face off for the first time, right?
Right.
In that match. Was Rocky intimidated?
Oh gosh, listen, man.
He told Paulie, he's a big guy. He's a big guy. Yeah, he's a big guy. What is that? Bro, he's running away from him in the ring after he got body slammed. He's intimidated. The little guy is going to be intimidated when your face is in somebody's chest when you're trying to look somebody eye to eye.
Hmm.
That's a natural. It's a natural thing. Okay. So yeah, he came off as intimidated as he should be, and Oba came off. Oba had a good promo. Man, Oba getting good on the mic.
No,
Oba's
yeah,
getting great on
he
the mic,
did,
bro.
he did. He did have a good promo. I
But
agree
that,
with you
I
with
mean,
that.
told him that you're not really worried about. You're not the cousin I'm really worried about. Give your bullets to your cousin so he can shoot them. I mean, he did what he's supposed to do. Oba's supposed to look at this dude like I'm fitting to run through you and go beat your cousin.
Hmm. Right.
I mean, that's what that got off to me. What about you? I don't like. I feel like he can be, exasperated from eating. We can understand and give him grace for that. We can give him, a thought that maybe don't do that anymore when you have an important promo.
Right.
You know,
Hold on. And by the way, how do you feel about his closing line?
it's getting over.
I watching it, I felt like okay. So when he dropped the line, hold on.
He's been saying
What
that since like January, though, bro.
I, to me, I felt like he said the line and he was waiting for the crowd to react or whatever, and then the crowd was kind of like, okay, what's that? And then they started chanting over. That's what I
You
felt like.
heard you heard something different from me because I heard him go bow and then say Oba. Yeah, I mean, and then Oba hit his promo back, which I love. You said, bro, if you're gonna take if we're shooting for real, when you shoot at the king, you bet not miss. And if you don't miss, I'm still gonna destroy you. Oh, I'm like, okay, you're like just the Hulk right now that can talk. This shit is great.
Hmm.
But yeah, like they've been saying it for months. Uh, they do chant it back, and then and just on the scene from SmackDown that I seen that's supposed to come on Friday, he literally did it two times,
Hmm.
and they're repeating it already. Now it could have been because that was the same crowd from Monday, and they caught on to it. Let's see, what they do like on a Monday on Atlantic City, which I heard it the last week that he said it when he said it to LA Knight. They repeated it. So hey man, listen, jump out the building, bro. Sometimes the parachute will open, brother. Like he can, yeah, everybody's that's the point of the business. Jump out. Certain other superstars don't jump out. They stay on the ledge. Jump. See if you can fly.
Hmm.
But don't come after the dude because he out there trying to make moves and waves for himself and they feeling it and the crowd's loving it. Why are we hating? Why do we have to hate to push one guy that you like while another guy's getting over? Why can't it be, yeah, that dude's getting over and this guy can do that too? Why can't you just big both of them up? You're not in competition. Like we're just watching. We should be wanting all of these dudes to get off. And if another dude is not getting off, and if it is creative problem or if it's his problem, let it be his problem. Other than like I can sit there and watch a show and tell you if it's good or bad and what was ass and what was not. I'm not hating on nobody. I'm not yelling in cameras talking about you're a hack because you're getting pushed. The hell is that?
I think a lot of I think people just complain. I mean, there are some people who genuinely like, yeah, I'm really not feeling it. I mean, I think there are others who are kind of like, yeah, whatever, man. I think some people just complain just to complain. That's
Definitely.
my personal opinion. That's my personal opinion.
That's for
So,
sure. Because you like a lot of the shit that you complain about that we make so much big about, like you just said, it's a nitpick. He
hmm.
shouldn't be out of breath during his promos. Does that mean that his promo didn't have words and didn't mean anything? You can't put shit together? Like that shit is crazy to me. Like I don't know. But yeah, I mean that the first segment was definitely a good build to their match. So I was
Hmm.
definitely feeling it. We'll get into the picks later. That's why we kind of feel like we're probably trying to hold stuff back. But yeah, like I felt that. I like the LA Knight shit with Solo and Jimmy. How that just yep, keep LA Knight in the back. No more as Jane comes in the building.
What up,
No more.
James?
Give me 1 second, guys. I just got home, long day at work. I really didn't even notice any text messages. I've been up to my eyeballs and work all day, and I'm sorry. So just give me a few minutes. I'll be right situated.
Oh,
Very
you
good.
good? You good?
So yeah, he like when he gets on the live mic in front of the crowd, I feel like something goes missing. But when he's in the back and he's doing those skits and shit like that, I feel like that's LA Knight. Like he comes off better. Like he comes off more of what we think he is than when he goes out there in the live crowd and he's out here stuttering and not getting out words. I don't know. What did you think about the whole Jimmy Solo and everything like that? Obviously,
Um,
Solo interferes in with the match, causes Jimmy the win, and from there for. Go ahead.
no, you know what? It kind of makes me wonder. Number one is LA Knight going to turn heel soon? That's the vibe I got.
Mm.
Um, it's been some years since he was heel. So it kind of so Solo attacking Jimmy Uso at the end of their match between Jay and LA Knight. It just makes me wonder: is LA Knight going to turn heel soon and team up with Solo Sokoa? Um, that yeah, that that was the biggest vibe that I got was LA Knight possibly turning heel. Will he turn heel? I don't know because I mean he's still over regardless. But I think it would be good for his character right now. All things considering. If you don't believe me, let's ask James about his girl Lyra, who just turned heel. And I had said she ought to turn heel a couple of weeks ago, what have you, on this pod. I said she ought to turn heel. But James, so glad you can join us. I know you had a long day at work. Hey, look here, man. We're just talking wrestling. Let's get to the important stuff. Are you pre-ordering GTA 6 tonight, or are you going to wait? What are your thoughts about GTA 6?
I'm disappointed it's not a physical copy. I feel like that is something that's very interesting. But will I pre-order it tonight? Probably not.
Okay.
Um, I'll pre-order it sometime down the road. I'm in no rush to get it. Because it's 140 something days till the game comes out. So why am I gonna rush to get it now? You know,
Hmm.
I don't like how they put certain things behind a paywall, like the specific missions and the specific places. I think that's a little weird. But then again, they're just trying to make money off it. So I guess any little penny helps them. So I'll probably reserve it probably in the next month probably when I get everything all situated and good to go. But um, so I assume you guys are talking about the fictitious heel turn of my favorite bird lady on Monday Night Raw.
Well, not yet.
Well,
We
we
were
kind of
talking
was
about
yeah, we was talking about Jey Uso and Oba, and then we went into LA Knight. That LA Knight segment, kind of the package they went through there.
All right, so I thought the Jay and Oba thing was interesting because I feel like Oba's overlooking Jay in a sense
Mhm.
because when you start to talk about when he said take your bullets, I'll redeflect them because I want your cousin. Jay's still there too. And you don't think that they're not going to try to maybe help him out?
Yeah, y'all go.
No, I'm not saying they get involved. I'm just saying you don't know what's gonna happen, right? Who knows?
I do. I know what's gonna happen.
Well, Brock Lesnar too, but
Picks though, picks though. We're trying to hold the picks though.
yeah. But I think what happens is that we'll see where it takes us. But I feel like he's overlooking Jey Uso a little bit, and I think it's gonna be an alright match. It's opening the night, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Um, I don't know if the women's or the men's is opening, but I know they're both on hour one.
Okay, so that's that.
I think Oba and Jay are opening Night of Champions because that's going to be on ESPN. And I
It's
want,
both the king and queen in the ring or the first hour.
yeah. There
Yeah,
you go.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So
I just don't know which match one. It would make sense if Jay and Oba was match one because maybe Jay will catch his breath.
I mean, it's possible. It's
But
possible.
yeah, you get but you get that visual. Like I said, when he won the world title, he would be the first match to get that visual of the Yeet out of there, right? So just same thing.
So that's true. I feel like that's going to be an interesting match. I like the promo between them. I know I just stated that before, but and then you guys talk about LA Knight and his first singles win of the year, by the way.
Hmm.
Oh, really? I didn't realize
Against
that.
who?
Yes,
Against who?
yes.
Against
No,
a what?
what?
Okay, who was it against? Who was his first win against?
It was against Jimmy Uso, and he needed the help of Solo
Um,
Sikoa, as if he needed Solo Sikoa's help.
yeah,
This is this. This is
yeah.
this.
Oh,
This
he
is
was about to lose.
this is this
He was
this is this is
losing.
this is the state of affairs that's taking place
You know,
in the
sounds like somebody's
revolution
trying to
right
help
now.
them to get over. I don't know. Yeah.
In the revolution right now, we got a problem where LA Knight can't get a singles win, and he needs the help of Solo Sikoa to get a win.
Yeah.
What
Use
are
that
we
with
doing here,
bloodline.
ladies and gentlemen? But
Use the
then again,
bloodline.
this
Yeah.
but then again, this is Triple H's favorite saying. It's what we do, what we do, what we do, what we do.
Yep. Yep.
Um, and then I I heard you talk about his heel turn before I walked into my house. So I feel like a character like him is a tweener. I don't really think a heel turn will make him any better, and I don't think a full face turn make him any better. I feel like he's better in that kind of like that back and forth kind of role, kind of. I feel like it fits his promo style a little too much, and I think it just works out better if he kind of flips back and forth between. Not like the Big Show where the face and the heel turns would just flip flop every chance it got, but they could probably do something with him, maybe in like a tweener kind of role. And going on about the Bird Lady, my one of my favorite wrestlers on the roster, by the way, she turned into an angry bird, and I'm actually shocked that they're doing this because I had no idea at first that when she was in Ireland, when she was coming up through the Indies, um, she was actually a heel, and apparently she
Hmm.
was pretty good at it. So I'm very curious to see how that kind of all rolls together, and with the Bailey and Lyra situation, because there's a story to build off that, and it's been going on for the better half of a year now. You can honestly go all the way back to when Bailey and Lyra going back and forth in the Intercontinental Championship, right? And then they were a tag team, and they fell short a lot and a lot and a lot.
Hmm.
Lyra snapped, and here we are. I'm interested to see what happens because I want to see how how her gimmick changes now from what it is to how do they portray an angry bird lady now, I guess you could say.
Hmm.
Um, and I do know, well, from what I've heard, Tatum Paxley has wrapped up her NXT tapings. So, do we get a reunion? Do we get another female tag team with them? Or does Lyra go by herself and is in the Money in the Bank hunt? Or is she officially the singles main foil to Soruka at this point? Maybe, who knows? I feel like they opened up a lot of avenues for her, and I'm glad that they did that. I wouldn't be surprised if she ends up being in the Money in the Bank match. Kind of like how just because of the heel turn now. So I'm curious to see where it goes with her. I'm excited for her, really. I think it's going to be interesting to see how they take it.
I don't think he won't be in the Money in the Bank match or will be. I feel like it's kind of a little too early to kind of think about that because some SummerSlam and even that Saturday Night Main Event in the middle of July is kind of where their focus is at. But I wouldn't be surprised. But I think it's like I think they're shooting her straight at Soul Ruka. I think she's Intercontinental Champion by SummerSlam. I'll call that right now. I don't like that they put the spud belt on Sol Ruka in the first place. Like, why would you get that belt straight out to a rookie first shot? That's kind of wild to me. But yeah, I mean, don't tag it, not right away anyway. Let it happen down the road, I
Yeah.
guess, as far as that Tatum Paxton thing. Let her rock by herself. This is, you know, great time. Her and Bailey about to have a great feud, you know.
I
Good.
to be honest, she's been working in AAA. Bailey. She's been
Oh,
involved.
Bailey? Yeah, I
She
know.
was with
I know.
Lola Vice and I forgot the other one's name. I think La the what's her name? La Catalina, I think her name
They
is.
just signed her from CMLL, right? Something like that. I
Yeah,
forgot.
so
I
she's
remember.
been
Sorry.
she's been down there, and because it seems like all you gotta do is just call the Undertaker, and he'll come up something to do for you.
Yeah,
So they
Damian Priest is down there now.
yeah
I think Tama Tonga and Tala Tonga was in the picture with Damian Priest too. So they might be doing something with them. A bunch of people.
yeah,
Which you
and I
should. If you got people that are you got mid card and former champions and former tag team champions, you should use them in AAA. Let them get something off, play with something that may get them over in WWE as long as they respect the culture. I don't. Damian Priest should be if they're gonna really use him. Damian Priest should be big down there.
oh yeah,
He's exactly what they're looking for.
and the Undertaker loves him. The Undertaker's a big
Yeah,
fan of him.
yeah.
And even too, like they took an NXT guy, um, Drake Moreau. They
Mm.
said they had nothing for him, and they brought him down to AAA. So we'll see where that takes him from there. Give him opportunities because again, Undertaker really likes him. He was part of his team on LFG. If anybody ever watched that, so you had that. I feel like, and even too, another thing that they did was they had the reveal of the newly reformed stable, Pedros de Mal. I think his name. I think the name of it
I know.
is
I know it's translation to bad dog. That's all I
Dogs
know.
of Dogs of Evil.
Yeah, there's something like that. Yeah.
So they have that, and that's like the Bullet Club of Mexico almost. So I'm very interested. I want to keep an eye on that because I'm a big Bullet Club guy from Japan, from New Japan. So I want to keep an eye on that, see how that develops. So we'll see where that takes them.
Big Bullet Club guy, huh?
I am. I
So
was.
you don't mind factions being brought back over and over.
I, look, Bullet Club was running a long time, and they just constantly they were on TV a lot, but they changed a lot of leaders. It wasn't the same stuff.
Back to the LA Knight thing. I don't like. I'm a dough down with you, James. I don't know if again. I don't believe right now in WWE there's such a thing as a heel and a face anymore. I think
Hmm.
everybody's pretty much in the shade of gray, and that decision that day will make you a good guy or a bad guy. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the top of the card. I'll never waver
The,
from that.
the
But
only
as
one.
far as LA Knight, let me just off the as far as LA Knight though, I think he needs just a change of vocabulary. You know what I'm saying? I think he needs to be more aggressive in his wording and in his tone on the mic. You know what I'm saying? Like I said last week, the backhand compliment and then your insult doesn't work, brother. Just say your insult and go with it. Live, stand on it. That in my opinion, what's wrong with LA Knight is he gives you the feeling that he doesn't stand on his word. You need to stand on your words. That's what I feel. LA Knight he needs a change in tone and vocabulary.
Um, that is true. I agree with that as well. Another thing that I will say to the true heel and the true face, I think the only one that really kind of pulls it off is Gunther at this point. But I feel like we live
Mm.
in a time where we live in a wrestling world where people love the bad guys, and kayfabe is dead. So there's really no bad guy or good guy anymore in these stories, and people prefer anti-heroes. Deadpool, things like that sort of nature. So it doesn't really surprise me. I feel like Gunther's the only one that really gets that nuclear heat like that. Maybe, um, Dom, I guess, but again, people love him too. So it's kind of hard to describe who's the bad guy and the good guy nowadays. I feel like back then it was much easier to do so.
I don't. Yeah, I don't disagree with you at all. I don't think. I just don't think there is a truly good or bad guy. Like, I don't even think Gunther. Like, nobody, not everybody hates Gunther. Like, I don't.
No, I
I
love
don't.
Gunther.
Yeah, I don't. I don't know if there is truly or good or bad thing like for these dudes anymore. It's just it don't it don't follow or track that path no more. Like that's
Mm.
not how the world even goes no more. Especially when we live in a time where we got shit like Infinity War and Endgame, where we sat there and agreed with Thanos for like a hot second or two. Like, yeah, it might be too many people in the fucking universe. It wouldn't be bad to cut half them off. We agree with that. You know what I'm saying? As people.
Well, he he had the flawed logic. Instead of doubling the resources for everyone, he took everyone out to double the resources for the people remaining. So his logic was really
Right.
flawed, but people
Yeah.
agreed with
But
him.
we
It makes
agree with it.
sense. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's I mean, yeah, I can agree that you did a bad thing, but that doesn't make you a bad person. So hey, do what you got to do. That's kind of how I feel about villainry in 2026. Like it's not. I don't know if it's a what did Joker say? It's only one bad day that makes me who I am and makes Batman who he is. You feel what I'm saying? It's
Mm-hmm.
only it's only one bad day. So yeah, I don't believe in I don't I feel like defining people like just definitively as you're a bad guy, you're a good guy. Eh, like it doesn't give the variety that it give. Like the best the best characters in all of wrestling history are just dudes that do what they want to do. They do what they feel in the moment. And then they just be like, yeah, I had to do it because I had to beat his ass. And they be like, yay. And that's it. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
That's the encapsulation of wrestling in 2026.
Exactly. Like, yeah, I smacked the shit out of this chick. Why? Because she said something about me. Yay. Okay. I don't chick. I shouldn't said chick. It's my bad. I smacked the shit out of this dude. He was talking about me. Yay. I don't know why I said chick. That was
uh,
great. That was great.
quick question: how do you guys feel about the Street Profits winning the tag team championships?
Yes.
Okay, so James is happy. Fair.
I mean, great. What's next? Because it's kind of in the water in the tag team division right now. So yeah,
Mhm.
you put somebody with the tag team champions with Seth Rollins.
Hold on,
That's all
hold
it
on,
was to me.
and Joe Hendry.
And Joe Hendry with Seth Rollins' black hands. You know, like Montez, you thought it move in Joe Hendry's hands, but you kept it. Okay, yeah, that was a bad move. That was a bad move. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's incomplete because what's the next steps? What's the next steps?
I feel like
I don't see a challenge for. Do you see a challenger? And nobody, the shit's not built up for them. They just gonna
it'll be
hold the
the
belt like everybody else do.
it'll be the Vision again. It'll be the Vision. It'll probably be, and this is why, which is weird because they're upset that they're struggling with the tag division. Yet you don't have anybody because you got rid of them all. You got rid of the guns. You got rid of DIY. You got rid of Tommaso Ciampa. Uh, Pretty deadly. Elton Prince is hurt. Kid Wilson is killing it, by the way. Um,
Yeah.
you got rid of you get the. I mean, you can bring Talatanga and Tamatanga over if you want. If they're done with Solo, there you go. But
Yeah, I don't.
again,
I
it's
need
just
another week of that story, or no, I need to see SmackDown in the whole to understand what's going on with that.
yeah.
Um, I don't know. I'll reserve my judgment on what's
But
going on with that.
that's the problem though, is that they got rid of a lot of their tag teams, and now you look and it's like, well, there's no one to challenge them. It's like, well, we don't have
Mhm.
anyone. It's like, well, you got rid of everybody. What'd you think was going to happen? The Wyatts are gone.
Unify it. Unify it.
That too. They could do that. I think that would make more sense to tell you the truth. But again,
I think it's
they
time to unify
yeah
it.
they
Honestly.
had something good. They had something good, and they just said no, we're gonna get rid of it. Because if you look at the tag division last year on on SmackDown, it was incredible. Profits,
Hmm.
DIY, Los Garzas, the Wyatt Six, you know, and you can even go for like
Not the
uh
Wyatt.
the MFT. You had people there, and you did nothing with it because you just sat there and was like, "Well, we got rid of them all." Why? Then they're mad. The tag division sucks. I'm like, whose fault is it? I'm like, you know, you paired up Damian Priest and R Truth. That's cool, but that's all you have.
I mean, again, I'm not going to get into the practices of why they hire and fire people because I'm pretty sure they fired them because they don't make them any money. But as a talent standpoint, maybe keep a couple of them because you
That, that
kind of just
Hmm.
that's what I'm
wasted
saying.
your pool. But it's not wasted. Like even on SmackDown right now is a bunch of good tag teams. Raw is the shit that don't have no goddamn tag teams. Like all of a sudden,
Yeah,
it's just nobody, like nobody's in that division. So it's just like then you got the Street Profits up there. You feel like that's a placeholder until you get somebody that you really want to have the tag titles, the Usos. That's what's gonna happen. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Excuse me. Yeah. Um, well, fellas, let's go ahead and let's get to our picks. Night of Champions is coming up this weekend. I believe it is 5 matches. I want to say yeah, I believe it's five. No, actually, it's 6 matches. 6 matches that are taking place this Saturday. That is coming up. Obafemi, Jay Uso, and Io Sky against Liv Morgan. Those two will be for free on ESPN, and then the rest will be on the ESPN Unlimited app. So let's go. And Smitty, can you bring up the card real quick if you're able to? Let's go ahead and bring up the card up. 6 matches. The King and Queen of the Ring finals will be uh, on ESPN for free, as I just mentioned. So let's go ahead and start with Io Sky against Liv Morgan. That is taking place. I think Io Sky is going to win this match. Liv Morgan really doesn't need it. She has the belt. She'll be okay. I'm going Io Sky. Fair?
I'm I'm gonna go EO as well. I think shenanigans are attempted to happen. Um, backfires on Liv. EO gets the win for that.
Okay. Um, James.
I agree. I think Io wins. It makes no sense to have Liv Morgan win because what is she going to do with two belts? She barely defends one as it is. They give it two.
Hmm.
Had to defend that one as it is. But
Hmm. All
y'all
right.
got on Jade ass when it was 90 days though. Okay, that's cool. You know, just to bring
um,
that back. Remember? Yeah, Jade didn't defend her title in 60 days. You know, right? Yeah.
and then over Femi against Jay Uso. I think. Oh, I think I'm pretty sure we're all going to agree on this. Over Femi is winning this match. Well, you know what? Wait a minute. 'Cause there is one person on this panel. I'm not going to say their names, fair, who said that they believe that Jay Uso might get this because Oba is going to get is going to. Or this match will be interfered by Brock Lesnar somehow, some way, which will cost over Femi the King of the Ring championship, and then Jay wins. So I'm gonna go with Jay Uso. I'm gonna go with Jay Uso because
Now
I'm
you
gonna go
want to
with
get it? Nah, you just
no
said
no
oh,
no no no
you
no.
just said
I
over.
changed it. Hold on. In your words, I ain't going against no Samoans. I ain't going
Yo,
against
you
no
don't bet against
Samoans.
the Samoans, bro. You don't bet against no Samoans, cuz you don't do that, bro. You don't do that. Now, I mean, you pretty much just said the nail on the head, but I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna change it. A little curveball. Little curveball. Here's the curveball. The Vision is the one who attacks Obafemi instead of Brock.
Mm.
Braun Breaker will spear the shit out of Oba, and Jey Uso will take advantage. Jey Uso wins. That is my pick. Left field, and if it happens, you heard it here first. Remember, that guy right there on that channel
Well,
said that Braun Breaker is going to interfere in that match and cost Oba the title. And you're all
unfor-
going to cry about it.
unfortunately that is true, but unfortunately the match card is taking up everyone's faces. So I don't know if anyone can see your faces. You're saying that right now, but
I'm actually we're on the side here now. I don't know if you can see it on your side, but we're on the side here.
yeah. Well, I mean, for me, it's in the front of my screen. but
Yeah, it is.
but Jey Uso's winning this match, whether people like to admit it or not.
Mm,
Uh, I I said it last week. I feel like it makes the most sense. I feel like WWE is not going to pull the trigger on Oba being in night one and night two. I feel like that's something that's risky and bold, and they're not risky and bold. They're very safe and predictable. They want to run the ball, they'll run the ball. So that being said, I think Jey Uso wins. I believe Roman has conceived up a plan to have Jimmy and Jacob help him. That doesn't work. And then Brock Lesnar comes out, hits him with an F5. Jay hits a splash, and it's over. And it'll be Jey Uso versus Cody Rhodes. That's my prediction for the top left corner. As you can see, is the triple threat. Top left
Mhm.
corner. Those two will fight at SummerSlam.
Jay and Cody.
Jay and Cody.
Okay. All right. So we know what who James is picking for the triple threat match. Um let's go ahead. Let's go ahead with Jade and Tiffany Stratton for the women's US title match. Who do you have winning that match? James, go right ahead.
I, does it? I mean, I feel like the U.S. title is just there. Um, I don't know, man. It's not like a hardly contested matchup. It's just like I feel like this is the worst time to be champion in the company.
Okay.
mm.
I don't know. I'm gonna go with Tiffany Stratton. I don't know.
Okay. Fair.
Um, yeah, I'm probably going with Tiffany. I don't know. I kind of don't get what the plan is with the U.S. title and Tiffany, and like I think this was kind of a throw in. Um, if I had to guess, it might if it, it could end in a DQ maybe for Jade in that instance or something like that because
Hmm.
Chelsea or something to that effect, you know. But with like I don't get the end game in it. Like it's definitely not Tiffany Jade at any show, and you don't have your heel group attack Charlotte if it's not her as the objective. Does Tiffany get involved in that, and maybe we kind of have a three-way of just people who just will say anything on the mic to try to get heat? I would probably be interested in that, but I'm not comfortable picking it because I don't kind of know what the end game is, but we'll probably know in a few weeks. So I'll just stick with Tiffany. I don't see her losing the title. I see her. She got to get her win back sometime. They like she's not in the doghouse or anything. So yeah, I think it's Tiffany that gets that win.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Jade. I think
Hmm.
Jade. I think Jade gets her. I honestly, I feel as though here's my thing. I feel like they're going to do Jade this solid and give her a title back. I think they wanted her to drop the belt to Rhea because they want Rhea and Charlotte for the belt eventually, which I think will happen at SummerSlam. So I think they're going to give Jade this solid, or give Jade the belt back for doing a solid for losing to Rhea just recently at Backlash. So I'm gonna take Jade. I'm gonna take Jade.
You put her on as U.S. champion. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad thing. So
Nah,
you know,
it it definitely wouldn't. It definitely wouldn't. Um, Trick Williams against. Oh, who is that? I can't see now. Oh gosh, I forget the guy's name.
Trick
Trick
Williams and
against.
Ricky Saints.
Yeah, thank you. Trick Williams and
Isn't
Ricky
it?
Stanks. Trick is retaining.
Yeah, yeah. Uh,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
see Ricky Saints, man.
You know what you want to say.
I,
You know what you want to say.
I see.
You
I think they should have kept him in NXT at least for a little longer. The problem is I think he came up at a bad time because Trick was up and he was popular, and Oba came up and he was popular,
Mm-hmm.
and now Ricky Saints comes up and it's like, who the fuck is this? Not that we don't say that because we know who Ricky Saints is, but it's like, why would you even bring him up at the same time with these two guys right now? They're who are
Mm-hmm.
immensely over. Like it's like I don't know, and I think SmackDown is kind of like that weird like 2019 kind of Raw vibes where it's just there with them, but it's not really there. Like trying to find their footing again a little bit. It's rough. It's rough. I feel like I hope for him it gets better because I like him. I liked his work in AEW as absolute Ricky Starks. I thought he was really good there, but I don't know, man. I hope it turns around for him very soon because I'm a fan of his. So we'll see where it takes him.
Mm-hmm. Fair.
yeah, I don't. Trick's not losing that belt anytime soon. So it's not even a discussion. And Ricky Saints is only up there because his boy's name's Cody Rhodes. Go ahead, Chris.
No, Trick. No, Trick is winning that match. Trick is winning that match. So that's what it is. I think we all Trick probably won't lose that belt to maybe SummerSlam, maybe. Um,
I don't
the
even know. I was like, who you picking to beat him, Trick? Let's walk that out. Who is there to beat Trick right now? I feel like they gave him that U.S. title belt because there's nobody built to beat him. He's
hmm
like it's shooing for a long title
Yeah,
reign.
I was just going to say I don't see nobody beating him. That's why I said maybe SummerSlam.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
about that.
Can I interest you in Royce
The
Keys?
No,
Okay.
no, not at all, not at all.
Okay, we have the triple threat match for the. You know what? Hold on, steel cage. I'll do the undisputed last. Steel cage, Seth and Braun Breaker. I think Seth wins this one.
I don't know if Ron Breaker could afford to lose this.
I was just about to say that.
Wait. They fought a backlash, right? Was it backlash they
Yes.
fought?
It's
Uh-huh.
1-1. It's 1-1.
I don't
Oh, okay.
I don't see how Braun can afford to lose this personally as a booking standpoint because he lost the tag belts and they lost the tag belts. And now if he loses to Seth at Night of Champions, it's like, where are you going from here with this? Like he went from being the main guy in a title hunt to CM Punk to tagging with Austin Theory. Like, where does he go from here? Like,
hmm
I think that's the thing about injuries, though, right? When you get injured, and shit, the train that keeps moving, now you got caught on the back of the train, you got to work yourself back up. I think that injury really hurt him in his the push that he was getting. Now people jumped him. They brought up Oba. They brought up Javon. They got Penta kind of going, kind of, you know what I'm saying, like that. Then Roman Reigns comes back. Uh, Seth is kind of getting hot again. Like it's just, I don't know, kind of didn't work out for him.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys are picking Braun Breaker.
I think so, but I
No.
wouldn't. I'm picking him because I hope he does. I hope they don't put him in this hole where it's like, where do they go with him from here? Like, you can't go from being the future to being like Vladimir Kozlov almost. Like what are we doing here? Like,
On Ilya Dragunov, but whatever. Um,
oh, don't even get me started with that. No, no, what a
I
shame.
don't. I'm gonna pick Seth. I'm picking Seth because it's. I don't see any other opponent for Roman other than Seth. So in my opinion, he has to win it to get to the point that he needs to get to be in Roman's face. So I don't know. I don't know, but I feel like I feel like this should be like a multi-man match at SummerSlam. I'm getting ahead of myself, but I don't see the opponent. You know what I'm saying? For the
Hmm.
second biggest pay-per-view of the year. And it like again, it could be totally clear come at the end of Raw in Atlantic City. But right now I don't see it. So if my vision is true, no pun intended, um I think it's Seth. I think it's Seth.
Okay. All right, Seth. So he has Seth winning. I got Seth winning as well too. James, you said Braun Breaker, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Last
Okay.
but not least.
And last but not least, the triple threat for the undisputed belt. That is Gunther, Cody Rhodes, and Sami Zayn. Cody Rhodes retains. I think Cody holds that belt until SummerSlam.
I agree. Um, any other circumstance, Sami Zayn got here. I would say Sami Zayn, but it'll be Cody Rhodes. He'll probably take Sammy will take the pin in Saudi, and Gunther will be the odd man out in the ring.
So let's spend some time on this. Let me sell you on something. Let's say Obafemi wins, right?
Hmm.
Would you want him to go against Cody and kind of do that with Cody thing, kind of, eh? Or do you want him to go against Gunther for a true
Who?
babyface heel
Who?
aspect?
Oba? Oba?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, here's the thing. You've kind of cornered yourself a little bit with having Oba, not Oba, um, with Gunther being this legend killer, and that he's retiring people now. So you kind of pitted yourself or put yourself in a corner with that. I mean, you can get out of it, but I just feel like it's going to be Oba and Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam, and Jey Uso is going to get that belt. I think Jey Uso is going to get that belt back, and then Roman's still going to have the belt. Uh, nah, I don't see Gunther winning. Honestly, I don't see Gunther winning. I think Gunther. I mean, I'm sorry, not Gunther. I don't see Oba winning. I think Oba is going to finish out his trilogy with Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam, and Gunther will be on the back. Gunther will be further down the road. I think they want to get to SummerSlam with Gunther and
Cody.
God, not Cody.
So you don't.
I'm sorry, Brock and Oba. Cody and Gunther will be at SummerSlam,
So
but
you
they
don't
they
like
want.
my bait. You don't like it. You don't. You That's what you don't like. You want Jey Uso, Cody Rhodes, and Jey Uso's gonna win the title. That's what you want.
Hmm.
Surprisingly, that's what you want.
Yeah.
James, what do you think about that? So I'm gonna sell you. I'm gonna sell you. If Oba wins, he fights Gunther at SummerSlam. What do you think?
No, because Gunther is better than a transitional champion. and I feel as if you're just repeating the same process as you did last year with Gunther beating Jey Uso to have him drop it to CM Punk 6 weeks later. And I think he's better than that. I think his character deserves like that long, arrogant run. And I feel like he didn't get that. I mean, he got it the first time. He held it from August to April. But I feel like his character is worth more than that. Than to sit there and say you're going to transition from Gunther to Punk to set up Rollins and Punk. And now you're going to repeat the same process again by having him win the belt and have him lose to Oba at SummerSlam because you need a pop at SummerSlam. So
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that is the only thing that they should think of in their head is that maybe that's not a story you should repeat. Not that CM Punk's thing was bad because I was there and it was fucking amazing and I lost my mind. But I don't think his character deserves that. If that makes any sense.
I get you. I was just trying to sell you on something. Um, I agree with both of you. I don't think you. I don't even. I don't. I don't care so much about the Gunther losing it in 6 weeks. Shit. Like I said, I've always said it, and I'll keep saying it. The match in WWE terms, anyway, does not mean anything. Title changes don't mean anything. Uh, They can push the button on anybody and send them to the moon. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Case in point, Jey Uso. It don't matter in that aspect. They can build momentum and take away momentum for that matter, better than any entertainment company that I've ever seen. That being said, I don't like Oba winning the championship at SummerSlam. That's just the thing for me. Like I don't want that. I want him to win it at WrestleMania. It's sad that WrestleMania is gonna be in Saudi next year. I'm sorry, whatever. Comment all you want, but I want the ascension or the crowning or however you want to call it. I want that to be at a WrestleMania. Like that's where the greats are crowned, most of them anyway. You know what I'm saying? You get that moment, that firework display, Michael Cole saying whatever he's supposed to say as a tagline to your championship. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what
Mm-hmm.
crowning a dude saying his era is now is winning that match at WrestleMania main event. Um, Also, the problem is, brother, the top of the card is stacked in WWE. Like you can, like I get the, you know what I'm saying, the transitional feeling of it, but if Gunther wins the title, there's 5 people I can name on top of my head that can beat him, and you really wouldn't bat an eye, just perception wise. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
Well, I'm looking at it from the
yeah,
standpoint of what you laid out.
no, I think what you're saying. I'm just
Yeah, yeah,
saying to that point though, it's still a bunch of people that he can lose to in 6 weeks, and you really don't. In story wise, you wouldn't like say if somehow Roman lost the title at Saturday Night Main Event, and then he said, "I want to go face the WWE champion because of some loophole or whatever sneaky shit they can do." Just throwing something out there, and Roman beats Gunther. Are you saying that Gunther shouldn't lose to Roman Reigns? Not you, James. I'm just saying in general. Like nobody would bitch and moan about that. You know what I'm saying? Like if it was a LA Knight beating him, then yeah, like not LA Knight again.
well,
But
well,
I'm just saying, like there's levels to people who's beating him, and I think if an ascending and over character like Oba were to win King of the Ring and face a Gunther, I feel like that would be visually better to wrestling fans that like the good and evil aspect and like the story, like that type of straight story with a good match at the end of it, like that would appease a lot of people, and it wouldn't hurt for Oba to win a championship and maybe hold it till January, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. So I'm just like,
Mm-hmm.
there's just like it's plausible is what I want to. That's why I asked the question, and I feel like that is a plausible thing they might do. So it's like you want to explore it, right? So yeah, like I think I like it, but I don't think Cody Rhodes is losing. I don't think Cody Rhodes is losing the title anytime soon, to be honest with you. There's nobody to beat him. You want to say Gunther? I don't. What's the best part of the Gunther Cody feud?
The fact they can't beat him.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's Sami Zayn.
Well, that's
No,
true.
yeah. No, Sami Zayn has been cooking in that story. I agree with you on that.
You didn't kid. Nobody gives a shit about that damn story other than Sami Zayn is in the middle of it causing havoc. Nobody cares about that damn. Nobody cared about Cody Gunther. You didn't care about Cody Gunther until he put him as a special guest referee, and now they got a triple threat, and you really care about it now. You care about Cody and Sammy. You don't care about Cody Gunther.
That's a lie. I said I did.
So
You can pull over that same. I said I like Cody and Gunther. I'm interested to see where that goes.
So we're all in agreement that not Sami Zayn, Cody Rhodes is winning. We're all in agreement Cody is winning.
I could see a curveball with Sammy wins though. I'm not gonna lie.
That would be tremendous.
Yeah,
Oh, please.
hey,
And they have it like a short little Mick Foley run. I can see that.
Oh, that'd be amazing. Oh,
I can see that for sure.
The last real good guy, Sami Zayn.
Bro, and it works too. Even if let's say Cody does lose, you can do a Cody Sammy feud through SummerSlam.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And have somebody else let Gunther have his reign and then lose to whoever he would. That's why I'm saying that the Oba win is not just so far out of the realm of possibility for me. But I just think the circumstances of what's going to happen, it just feels like what's inevitably is going to happen. But if Oba wins, I fully expect Gunther to win that title. Like just play it in that kind of devil's advocate. If Gunther wins, and I'm sorry, Oba wins, Gunther is winning, and Oba's going to face Gunther. Because and just the other side of that, in my opinion, I don't like the Oba Roman Reigns match at SummerSlam. I like the Oba Roman Reigns match at WrestleMania. You feel what I'm saying? So why I feel like that's a WrestleMania caliber match that you're gonna waste for a SummerSlam. So why do it? Give him a win, let him lose in the Royal Rumble, let him win Royal Rumble, and then let him go on to face Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. I feel like that's the easiest booking ever.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Well, ladies,
Dead air. I like turtles.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to Wrestle with the Bros. Hey, enjoy Night of Champions that's coming up. Also, midnight pre-orders GTA 6. If you're going to pre-order now, go ahead. If you're going to wait, like all of us are, I believe, we're going to wait until it at least a few months in. There's so many other games we have to get, Wolverine and much, much more. But we will definitely be getting GTA 6. Fair's going to be the big jerk and just wait until a week or two afterwards.
Dude, you're not. If you pre-order it, you're not playing it tomorrow. You're playing it in November. I'm gonna play it with you.
I know that, but I'm playing it day one. Everybody's playing it day one, and I'm telling you right now, the servers are going to be jammed like a bitch. So,
cool.
For James, our wonderful executive producer, Smitty, I'm Chris. That's fair. You all take care. We'll see you next week. Smitty, hit the music. Yo, what up? Welcome to the 12th episode. I remember this time. The 12th episode of Wrestling with the Bros.
challenge us.